Can you guys hear me all right? Julie, did you get my message? Hi. Hi, Kaylee. How are you, doll? Hi, Velvet. Velvet, you can go to this website. Let me see if I can turn this better. And you could book it through there, and then Donna will call you to set up an appointment. Sandra Strokakis, how are you, doll? You're on early today. Hi, Diane Mazzaferro, sending you lots of prayers. If all of my prayer warriors could send some positive vibes and good prayers and good feelings to my cousin Diane, she desperately needs them. Hi, Antonia. Thank you. This actually was given to me by a friend of mine. She said, I'm never going to wear it, and you rock them. So hi, Widgie. God, I miss you so much. When are we getting together? And we still haven't celebrated Chris's birthday. We got to do that. Oh, I don't have Dee tonight. She is traveling yet again, my traveling friend. Yes, much needed prayers for my cousin Diane Mazzaferro. Everybody, please send positive energy. You're in my Reiki energy every day. Hi, Sandra Bouchard. Thank you. This is so funny because you know what? I couldn't figure out what to wear today, and I had to work. Some days I get to spend a lot of time, and some days I don't really. So when I put this on, I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling it. But sometimes it comes across better than it does in person. So sometimes that works. Hi, Kristen. Sandy, you're on I don't have a list. I don't have Dee tonight, so I'm going to do my card of the night and the stone of the night once we get a few more people on, and then please don't be afraid to keep asking me that. I will definitely pull some cards on your finances for you. I can't even get my laptop to work because I didn't go live last week, so it's updating and doing all kinds of stuff, which it's been doing for like 30 minutes, of course, because, you know, why not right now? And what else? I got my phone, so that's at least working. It helps me to see comments because on here, I only get 2 and they buzz right back. Julie, I'm sorry. Thank you for sprinkling. If anybody who sprinkles during this live, then I'm going to, hi Tracy, how are you? Then I'm going to give you 25% off everything in the store because I'm actually going away again this week. My sister Dawn and her fiance Joe Gervase are getting married next weekend. So hi Cindy sweet. So I really am behind already with readings, so I won't be able to give you a reading. So I'm going to give everybody 25% off, including readings, anything in the store. We have such great things. I don't know if you checked out our website. We have all new cards. We have all new stone kits. We have, I love these starter sage kits. Oh, I just love it. Palo Santo and sage is my absolute favorite. And it has the shell, it has a feather. One of my favorite things. And they have them specifically for all kinds of things, like clearing friendships that might have some blockages and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Dr. Karen Marie. How are you, Doc? Put your, anybody who owns a business, put your business name in the comments. Because as we start talking and I refer back to you all, hi, Terry White, I miss you. Hi, Carmen, I miss you so much. I saw you had a lovely day hiking. I'm so envious. I can't help it. I've been doing a lot of working, so I haven't done a lot of fun stuff. And we don't even have like a big moon coming up. We're on the waxing crescent moon, I believe, tonight, which is actually my favorite. I love the crescent moon. That is that. So let's see, what are we going to do for the card of the night? Card of the night. I usually do, this is so funny, I usually do my wisdom oracles or my French ones that I can't even think of the name at the moment, but I don't have either of those decks. So what am I going to use tonight? Let's see. Widgie and Terry, you girls, I miss you so much. I haven't seen you since our trip. That's super crazy. I know we all have a lot going on, but we have to make some time. Hi, Snooky. Thank you, Snooky Puss. That's my mama. She's down in Florida getting ready for the wedding. Oh, I miss you. I can't wait to see you this week, my mama. It's been a rough week. Hi, Danielle. Thank you. Danielle, I'm so sorry about your beautiful Maxie went over the Rainbow Bridge this past week. I will pull cards on career for you. Now, I don't have, there's a bunch of cards just flying out. I don't have Donna tonight, so I'm just going to kind of wing it, and whoever I see, I see. So don't be afraid to keep coming at me with your questions. I only get a couple on here, and then it disappears. I have my phone. I'm going to try to catch them as I go, so don't be afraid. I will definitely post pictures, Paula. You know, I post pictures of everything. Hi, Terry. Hi, Bonnie. All right, so what am I going to use? Let me use, I love these cards. These are the Cosmic Dancer cards. So they do have metaphysical things, but they all have to do with dancing. And most of you know I love, love, love to express myself through the art of dance. I've never had a lesson. Well, that's not true. When I was younger, I wanted to do ballet, tap, and jazz like my friends, but I didn't. I played softball. Then as I got older, I thought, you know what? The best days of my life were when I was going to the club and getting all sweaty and dancing all night. And I wasn't there to meet boys. I was there. Dr. Karen, that wouldn't hurt if you have time. So as I was going through my journey, my own journey, as to try to figure out how to be happier, part of that was thinking about the things that brought me joy in my life and how to do them more, you know, find what you love and do more of it. That's a simple phrase. It's hard to figure out what you love. So one of the things I loved was dancing in the clubs. So I figured that if I started to take dance lessons, and I did, salsa, ballroom, belly dancing, you name it, I took it because it gave me all the things that I loved. It gave me exercise, it let me dance, it helped me to meet people, you know, and I couldn't believe how many single people were in salsa classes. So I did a lot of salsa classes. One of the ones I did was Platinum Salsa in Southington, and I couldn't believe how many single guys were in that salsa class and, you know, learning to salsa, and they were good. So, you know, if you're looking for something to do, yes, Dr. Karen, text message would be awesome. You're the best. Thank you so, so, so much. All right, so we have a bunch of cards that are just flying out of here, so I'm just going to give them a good shuffle. Woo, here we go. All right off the bottom. Okay, I love, love, love this card. It's one of my favorites. All right, so this card is about coming back to center. And it means just that. I know a lot of us, you know, a lot of us on my thread meditate. We talk about it. We do group meditations, that kind of stuff. And I'm wondering if I do post the meditations, if you all would be interested in that. I know that Chris started doing a meditation after her live. Honestly, I'm too hyped up to meditate after my live. I meditate for like 40 minutes before my live, but I would like to do like pick a night and just do a meditation, or do like one of the girls who's doing an 11-11 meditation. It's too late for me. I'm like in bed by 8:30. Hi, Jay Suma, how are you? All right, so the card of the night we have, and I know you can't really see it, but it's a girl. She's kind of like in the center of the whirlwind, and she is just coming back to center. And coming back to center is about, it's asking you to draw yourself inward and to align yourself with that powerful, energetic center compass that we all have inside of us. And what it does is it aligns us, I'm going to put that up there. What it does is it aligns us with the energy of the earth. And it just helps you to answer the questions that you need answered without words and without senses. And, you know, it's that inner voice. People think that when you meditate, you have to shut your mind off 100%. But what you have to do is shut your mind off from the static, from the to-do list, from your grocery list, from your job list, from the things that are driving you crazy. Shut that down so that you could hear your inner voice talking to you. And it doesn't come to you always in words. It doesn't come to you in senses. It just comes to you. And my grandmother was good for this. Now, my grandmother was intuitive and all that, but she would say to me, don't react or don't answer anything without sleeping on it first. Now, this is going back 50 years. But they knew back then that if you slept on it, if you took a moment and took a breath before you reacted, responded, anything, made a decision, by sleeping on it, you align yourself with your inner compass to answer the question, is this the right thing for me? What should I say? What should I do? How do I handle this? That inner voice, that inner compass for all of us, you know, it's even a Buddhist proverb, like the answers lie within you. And it's so true. It is so true. And you have to be ready to receive it with it's like a wordless wordless knowing. I don't know how else to say it. It lies within you, and it just helps you to know the right thing to do. And when the come to center card comes up, it's saying that you are reaching out to everything else to try to find the answers. Hi, Diane DeLucia. Oh my God, I miss you so much. You have no idea how much I miss you, ladies. I would love to see you this week, all of us together. I haven't seen us all since our trip, and I miss us all, and I desperately need some girl time. So coming to center is, you know, that taking that, but for everybody it's different. Everybody's center is different. Their route in getting there is different. Some people meditate, some people take a bath, some people need to take a ride with no radio on. However you get that quiet. However, I know a lot of moms that say, I lock myself in the bathroom with chocolate. That works for me, and I don't even have kids. So whatever it takes and however you get to center, that is what you want to do. Okay, stone of the night. I am sorry, let's see. Stone of the night. All right, our stone of the night. Good gravy, I have 1,000 things on my desk. Okay. Hi, Brenda Lastra. How are things in Vegas? Long time no see, doll. I love that you all know each other. Hi, Anita. Thank you for sprinkling, Louise. All right, so I could do a couple things. I could either choose 2 people to have the free readings, but I can't do them until I come back next week, or I could give everybody who sprinkles 25% off everything on this website, including readings. Let me know what you guys would prefer. Okay. All right. Oh, I love this stone, and I don't think I've ever picked it, and it's pretty much a new stone for me. Isn't it beautiful? This doesn't do it justice. They always kind of come across as green. This is a, I believe the correct way to say it is stromatolite. Stromatolite. And it is honestly one of the oldest stones in the world. They believe it is 3.5 billion years old. It's actually a fossil, and some of them, if they're not tumbled, are actually, they look like little mud pies. It almost looks like dog poop, I hate to say it, but if they're not the tumbled stone, you might see them as like flat and kind of rounded in a weird kind of way, but they're beautiful. And they are a fossil that, you know, eventually blended with iron and things like that, that made it a crystal. And they believe that it is responsible for the earth consuming CO2 and then expelling the CO2 through like a photosynthetic metabolism that, you know, then feeds the earth. And it is incredible. It's a great transformational stone. It helps with transformation, it helps with change, but it's really, really good for emotional change, for your emotional well-being during the change. I think that's why I keep it on my desk, because I go through so many changes with my readings, and I go through a lot of different things. And don't we all like fear change? And the fear of change is far worse than the change itself. We just have to get through the change. So helping the emotional balance while you're going through those changes is always a good thing. But this stone actually does a lot of things. Because it's so old, it connects you with your past lives. And here's a good way that it kind of connects with our card is that it helps you to ground yourself with the earth's energy and to connect with Mother Nature. And it helps you to connect with the ancestral patterns that may be holding you back. So now ancestral patterns, everybody has them. I am a multicultural person. My mother is Middle Eastern. My father is Italian. And I take all their traditions. I do the tarantella, I do the depki. I eat Syrian food, I eat Italian food. We do things that our ancestors did because they're ancestral patterns that have been carried down through generations. There are some negative things to that. If you are German and you found out that your family has links to being some of the soldiers that tortured and killed Jewish people through the Holocaust, those are bad ancestral patterns that you might carry with you that stop you from doing and living the life that you should do. And, you know, vice versa. There's a lot of, you know, positive and negative to your ancestral patterns. Well, this stone, because it's so old, it connects you with those past lives so that you could figure out if some of the things that are in your life right now are things that happened generations ago, and you are just kind of carrying those things with you. Thank you, Kelly, for sprinkling. So if you sprinkle me during our live feed into your news feed, I totally appreciate that. And I am trying to decide, because I'm running out of time. I've been traveling a lot, so I'm behind in my readings. And I have, if I pick 2 people for readings, for free readings, hi Sam Quinones, this week I'm not going to be able to do them probably for a week or 2. Instead, I could offer everybody 25% off everything in the store, including readings. So let me know. Well, whatever is the most votes there wins. So either everybody can get 25% off for the next week, or I can pick 2 people and hopefully get to them before the end of the month. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? Hi, Bonnie Reeves. Okay. So I know that I had a few people, somebody asked me about finances, and then somebody else asked me about career choice. Danielle Rivard asked me for questions on career choice. Now, Danielle, I don't know if you know Kelly McCarthy. She is an animal communicator. She's amazing. She sometimes pops in. We're a little bit late for her, but she is a great animal communicator for any messages through Max. But I will certainly see if I could find send something from him as well. And then who was it? It's sprinkling black salt or sharing the page. That's exactly, you're so funny. And we can't say SHARED because then the algorithm of Facebook stops it from going into so many people's sites. Jennifer Peralta, yes you can. And how's everything going, doll? How is everything going? I know you had a lot of changes coming up. Okay, thank you, Karen. Dr. Karen LeConte, she is a wonderful holistic doctor, and she is, thank you, Dr. Karen. She's helping me tonight because I don't have D. So right now I have, okay, we got to stop there, Dr. Karen. Let me catch up. So we have a lot of people on the list. So Julia Griga, angel card for you, my dear. Now, Julia Griga is also part of Women Empowering Women. It's an empowering group for women. You don't have to be an entrepreneur any longer to be part of the group. If you just need some inspiration and some guidance in life in general, you are more than welcome to pop on. Women Empowering Women Now is the Facebook page. Doreen Dilger is our fearless leader and the founder. And it's a great place to just meet up with other women and get some inspiration. You don't have to pay to join. There's a lot of other things you could do if you want a paid subscription, but you don't have to. So it's a good thing to check out and see if you like it. Thank you, Jen Peralta. Okay, so here we go. Angel cards for Julia. Julia, I feel like forgiveness is around you. I don't know if you need to do the forgiving or if someone else needs to do the forgiving or forgiving you, or if you need to forgive yourself. But when the forgiveness angel comes up, it's letting me know that there are greater things for you to come, but the act of non-forgiving and holding grudges is holding you back from that. So either you have to ask for forgiveness, give forgiveness, or forgive yourself in order to move on. And it's saying that you have to take charge. So I almost feel like you need to be the mediator between 2 people that need to offer forgiveness to each other. So know that the power of the angels are behind you in that part of your life. And whatever it is that needs to get done, the words "I'm sorry" are so powerful. The words "I own it" and "I apologize" are probably the most powerful words in the English language, in the world, in any language. Like, really? Sometimes you just have to, and sometimes you have to say, I forgive myself for that. When you know better, you do better. I didn't know better, and I ask for forgiveness. If they don't give it to me, I have to forgive myself. So know that that's something coming up for you. All right, let's see. Carmen Rentis, I always say it wrong. Sierra Rentis. Carmen Rentis Sierra. That's the correct way. Carmen Sierra is our resident medium at the store that we always had and will always be our mediumship leader. She has a great mediumship class out, and she, if you need to connect with the other side, is absolutely incredible. So Carmen, if you're on, please. And she goes live on Fridays. I'm sorry, I forget all the time. I think it used to be 8 o'clock. I think it's now 7 o'clock. And I think that's why I tend to miss it, because I don't know the correct time. So I apologize for missing it. But she also does free readings on Facebook. Now, if you get any trolls that come on here and message you from any of our pages and say, oh, I can help you, don't worry, but they have nothing to do with Carmen, Claudia, you know us girls, Chris, you know, if they're coming on and soliciting you for readings, they're probably, thank you, Dr. Karen, you are on point tonight. They are usually fraud. They are usually going to tell you that something that's wrong is your fault, and they're going to charge you to take a curse off of you. You can respond if you want to, but I'm telling you that's usually spam, and they're usually not anything to do with readings or anything. I love this. Carmen, I'm getting that you have been chosen to make a difference in people's lives. Now, you already know that, but in this instance, I feel like it's something that's coming up for you personally. She has an amazing career on top of being a medium, and she changes lives every single day. I feel like the fact that you change people's lives every day is getting to be a little overwhelming for you. So it's time for you to just kind of take a step back and figure out how you could change your life and the lives of those right in your immediate center, because you are busy doing that for everybody, and it's time for you to take some time out for yourself so that you can recharge your energy. I hope that makes sense. Hi, Carmela, how are you? I've gotten the power of the angels for both you and Julia, so the power of the angels are out tonight, and they're definitely looking out for everybody. So know that that is the case. Chrissy, I don't know if you had anything that you wanted in particular, if you all are just looking for angel cards, and I can't remember who was asking me for a few cards on finance, and I know that Danielle was looking for cards on career. Hi, Denise, how are you? So, Chrissy, I'm just going to pull some angel cards for you. There's hidden treasures coming for you, doll. So there's a lot of things that are coming up, and I feel like you're in kind of a weird space, and you're not really sure what to do. Health cards for Liz, you're on the list. So, Dr. Karen, Liz is on the list. Good, Sandy, that was you. So you're next, okay? So this one is still for Chrissy. Chrissy, I feel like you're kind of going through something that you're not expecting, didn't expect. It's kind of unknown, and you're not really sure how to navigate through whatever it is that you're going through. Know that once you take charge and you just say, you know what, I'm going to handle this because I can't worry about anybody else handling it for me, the hidden treasures are going to just start popping up for you. It's like once you make one decision and everything else starts falling into place, you're going to make the right decision, whatever it is. So don't be afraid to make the decision that you need to make. All right, let me see. We have we have finance card for Sandra. Let's see. Snooky Puss, how's everything going down in Florida? I hear it's very hot. You're welcome, Chrissy. I hope that helps. Carmela, give me a minute to catch up on my list, so don't be afraid to come back and holler at me with that, okay? All right, this is for Sandy. All right, Sandy. Okay, so I feel like, okay, there's a lot of things that are coming up. I feel like there's someone around you that you don't really trust. And I don't know if it's somebody who handles your finances or somebody who's just giving you advice or somebody that's, you know, trying to sway you or someone else in a different direction. You are right to distrust them. I want for you to open yourself with more gratitude. Don't just sit here and go, I don't know, I don't trust anybody, I don't like anybody, I don't know who. Start saying, I'm grateful that you're putting the people in my life that could help me with this, because I feel like a kindred partnership is coming for you with finances. I feel like there's either going to be somebody who's going to help you with a job, somebody that's going to help you invest. Somebody is coming for you, but you have to have gratitude before they come. Thank you for putting them into my life. Once you do that, happy success is right around the corner, but you have to be careful. If you don't feel somebody is right, they're probably not right. Trust your instinct, trust your intuition. Again, that card, go to center. Do you really need someone else to tell you what to do? Do you need someone else to help you get a job, work your finances, or do whatever it is? Because they're probably not really there to help you. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for the feedback. Who's that? Hi, Patty. Thank you so much, Patty. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, there was, I think, one other person, but I'm going to keep going down my list. So, Antonia, I'm going to have a card for you. See what happens. I touch it, and then it blocks all my other. Hi. All right, so let's see. This is for Antonia. Antonia is always one of my first ones on. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you to everybody who sprinkles. Speaking of gratitude, Antonia, I get that. Again, for you, it's one of those things. I feel like you need to pray and thank God for the things that you want, even if you don't have them. I feel like you're working towards something, or that you're trying to make something happen or come together, and you are just like, listen, you cannot have one iota of a negative thought like, oh, it's not going to work. Oh, it's not going to happen. Oh, it's not going to do this. You have to constantly thank God for every step of the way. So let's say you're going to buy a house. Thank you for putting the correct mortgage people in my space. Thank you for me having all the paperwork I need. Thank you for putting the right realtor in my space. Thank you for not giving me that house because it wasn't my house. Thank you for not giving me that part of the loan because it wasn't the right thing. Even the things that you don't think are going well, you need to have gratitude for. Oh, yay, Jen. I'm so happy. Good. Congratulations. I feel also that you find the beauty in all people. You are very trusting. You're very open. And even if they're not the best people, you always find something great about them. That is a beautiful and wonderful quality. But I want for you, when you're going through what you're going through and you're having gratitude for all the crazy things, whether they are good or bad, I want you to recognize maybe the people that you shouldn't trust, and maybe the people that you don't need to, give all your information to. The best is yet to be for you, girl. The best is coming. So keep having the gratitude. You have a lot of beautiful things that are coming up for you, and I want for you to have gratitude for them before they happen, because they are coming for you. Kristen Brooklyn. Kristen, how are you? Hi, Brittany McLean. How are you? Angela Naylor, how you been? Hi. All right, so let's see. This is for Kristen. Kristen, I'm getting Archangel Shamuel for you. Now, oh, hi, Dee Martine, my beautiful soul sister. I miss you. I'm so glad you're on. Okay, so Archangel Shamuel is on for you, Kristen. Archangel Shamuel is the one that's all about healthy relationships. So with the healthy relationships, sometimes we have to have patience with certain people in our lives, because maybe at the moment they're not the healthiest relationship. But when you have patience, hey, Raymond Giordano, how are you? So, your intentions and their intentions may be good, but it may be a little bit rocky right now. So when Archangel Shamuel comes up to embrace healthy relationships, it's about recognizing the relationships in your life that are healthy, that are good, that are working for you, so that you can recognize what isn't so correct in the relationship that's kind of rocky. Sometimes, and I hate to kind of say it, we get into a relationship and you get to start picking out, hi, Elena Grasso, how you doing, doll? How's Mike? So, you get into a relationship and you're like, all of a sudden you find all the things that drive you crazy, right? Like they could do everything for you and you're like, they didn't take the garbage out. My car is empty. You think they could have just taken it and filled it up. The craziest stuff we find wrong instead of embracing the things that are right. And when we look at other people in relationships, we say, oh God, I love how much those girls hang out and have a good time. Or, oh, I love that couple and how much they still love each other. What part of that is missing for you? So when I get the Archangel Shamuel with setting your intentions and again having patience, it means that you need to have patience, set your intentions for all the things that you want to be in the relationships that are not working so well, and know that Archangel Shamuel is working for you to make them better relationships. Hi, Kelly Booth, how are you? Oh, I'm glad, Elena, good. How's my poor friend Sherry? She's been through a lot. I think of her all the time. When I come back, we're all going to dinner. Roxy Grant, how are you, doll? Okay, I have Tracy Del Grego, I think it is. All right, so again, I'm just getting names for people who are asking for a card. If there's something special, don't be afraid to keep hitting me up, okay? Because I don't see why you're asking me. Thank you, Kelly. Smoke and mirrors, doll, you know. This is not how I look on the regular. Oh, Jen Negron. I do love this, right? I didn't think I was going to like it. And when I put it on, I was like, I don't know. But it looks, I think, better on the video than it does in person. But this was given to me by a friend of mine, and she says, I'm never going to wear it, so you should have it. And she gave it to me because she said, you rock it, so I'm going to rock it. Roxy, you're on the list, but I have quite a few people on the list, so I'll get there, okay? All right, let's see. This is for Tracy. Tracy, you're working so hard for something. You have a new beginning coming, and you're working hard at it. You are manifesting it. You're working hard at it, but girl, you are distracted. So every time you go, thank you, Jen. I miss you. Girl, you're looking good too, and I am sending you positive vibes for that nursing school. You're getting through it. You're going to do great. Brittany McLean, you're also, if I got you on the list yet, I don't have a list. Dee's not on. My friend Dr. Karen Marie's helping me. So we're going to just, I got a list already. I'm going to keep going. And when I say we're going to add more people to the list, we'll add them to the list, okay? So this is going back to Tracy. Tracy, you are distracted. Speaking of distracted, you are distracted by a lot of things and that it's wasting time on the things that you want. I feel like you have set your intention, you've manifested, you've thrown out there what you want, and I feel like that achievement just keeps getting postponed and it's almost like out of your grasp because you are getting distracted. I want for you to stay focused. I want for you to set your intentions, make a list of all the things that you need to get done to make it happen so that it'll help you to stay focused. We all get distracted. Life gets in the way, but if you don't go for the things that you want and let those distractions happen, it's very easily to never achieve the goals that you want. That goal is in your grasp, girl. Don't get distracted and just keep moving forward. Stay focused, okay? Sandra Strokoskis. How are you, doll? I'm going to throw some angel cards out there. I don't see any specific questions, so let me see what's going on for Sandra. Sandra, your intuition is overactive. Like you feel it, you know it, and things are coming to you, but you are like not paying attention to it. You need to start following your intuition. Take responsibility for where you're at and what you're doing, and let your intuition guide you. I feel like you're not listening to your intuition, and it's easy to blame everybody else around you for what's going on. But when you take responsibility for your role in it, and that's anything, we talk about it all the time. If you're in a relationship, let's say, I like to use, it could be a work relationship, personal relationship, and things are not going well, it's very easy to blame the other person and go, well, I didn't say anything. Well, guess what? Saying nothing is an answer. No response is a response. So even if you're not poking the bear, or you're not taking responsibility to make the changes, to make the move, to do whatever needs to get done, that is a reaction. So take responsibility for the things that are happening. Again, forgiveness may be in order. It might be forgiving someone else, forgiving yourself, but part of this moving forward and your intuition is on board. You're just not listening to your intuition. What happens is if you just sit there and go, this never happens, it never happens to me, I never get what I want, I never do something else, then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're not going to get it because the way that you're saying things. So when you throw things out to the universe, like, oh my God, I'm going to be late, I'm going to be late, I'm going to be late, and you hit every traffic light, every accident, every school bus, because you're throwing out there that you're going to be late. If you change your wording and say, I'm going to be on time, smooth sailing, green, 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 whatever you have to say, then things are going to start to go smoother for you. So if you have a self-fulfilling prophecy, then you might want to change the way that you're saying and speaking to the universe so that that self-fulfilling prophecy is for the positive. I hope that makes sense, doll. Cindy Sweet, some cards for you, doll. Everyone's on the list. Dr. Karen said everybody's on the list. We're just going to keep reading, okay? All right, so this is for Cindy Sweet, my friend. Oh, for you too. The best is yet to be, doll, but it's going to be a while. So I feel like you're in a space where like things are not going as planned and you're kind of feeling defeated. And it's easy to fall into a black hole. So again, I'm not assuming that everybody is at their worst. I just give like the examples that people can relate to. So sometimes when we're trying to go for things, get things happening, moving, doing things, it's like all of a sudden one thing after another just happens to slow you down. Setbacks are setbacks for a reason. Sometimes you have to take 2 steps back so you have a better jump and a better trajectory to move you forward. Those setbacks are for you to take time, reassess where you are. Is it really where you want to be? What is setting you back? Is it something, divine timing is everything. So know that when there's a setback or there are things that are in your way, you sometimes have to surrender to the battle. Sometimes it's not worth fighting the fight. Again, no response is a response. Doing nothing is a response. Sometimes surrendering to the battle and letting the universe put you on the path that you're supposed to be on. If you keep trying to be a teacher, but every time you turn around, you're getting something for nursing school, or you get something for career photograph, to be a photographer, and you keep saying, no, I want to be a teacher. If the universe keeps putting you in a different direction and you keep getting 2 steps back, there's a reason for it. That 2 steps back, reassess. What are you supposed to be doing? Are you on the right path? Is it really what you want to do? Are you only being a teacher because that's what your family thinks you should be and you really want to be a nurse? You have to know those things. Once you surrender to the battles that you are having, and I feel like the battles are within yourself. It's like, I could do it, no, I can't. I could do it, no, I can't. Everybody, listen, you're your own worst enemy a lot of times, and a lot of us are. The fear of change, the fear of moving forward, the fear of the unknown, these are things that stop us. I'm going to do that. No, I can't. I'm going to do it, but I can't. That bet I can't is always ourselves. There's nothing that stops us but us. It's self-imprisonment. So for you, I feel like when you surrender to the battles and stop fighting whatever it is that's where you're heading, let it go. Take a deep breath and let you know that, again, connecting to your center. Is it what you want, where you want to be? Know where you're going. Sometimes you have to just let it go and figure out where it takes you. But be open to it. Because celebrations are following right behind that. But you have to stop fighting it in order to be able to have that celebration. Kaylee Campanella. How is Magic? Your new puppy dog. I can't believe he's like, 6 months old already? Happens fast. Let's see. All right, so this is for Kaylee. Kaylee, and I love your angel posts that you do all the time. For you, doll, I'm getting Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is all about speaking, the words, the messages. I feel like Archangel Gabriel's coming in upside down. You're welcome, Cindy. I feel like Archangel Gabriel upside down is either you are not speaking, you're not delivering your message, or you're not receiving a message that somebody's trying to give you, you're not listening to it. Archangel Gabriel, with that being the messenger, is all about giving and receiving information, knowledge, things that you need to hear, things that you need to say. So when it comes in upside down, I don't know if you're not saying it or if you're not hearing it, but I want you to start paying attention to those things. It's saying you have to step into the unknown. You have to make some changes in your life that maybe you're afraid to do because you haven't done them before or you don't want to do them by yourself. But you are going to grow immensely by taking these messages and doing something with them. So you have to take a step into something that you've never done before, and that is going to change you and the trajectory of your dreams, because I get the angel of wisdom is pushing you into something that you don't feel like you need to do or want to do or should do, but it's saying that you need to do that. So if there's something that you're working on, if you want to try something but you don't have the courage to do that, hit me up, sister. I'll talk you through it, because fear is detrimental. You don't want something to hold you back from living the life that you need to live. Hi, Tara. How are you? Okay, this one is for Debbie. Debbie's on the list. Let's see. Debbie, you're getting Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael's the warrior. He is the protector. I do feel like there's something that you are going through right now. I do feel like there's more than one person involved. So I don't know if there's some craziness happening in your family or within your friends group, but I feel like there's some transitioning going on. And I feel like, I don't know if it's one person's changing and everybody's fighting it, but I feel like there's some unrest or in your life that's not quite, it's not really you, it's the things that are going on around you. But Archangel Michael is protecting you and will fight your battles for you, so that if you are feeling like you're being attacked or that other people are being attacked and you want to jump in, I think you need to just kind of take a step back. I feel like this is not your fight to fight, and the less you get involved in it, the better off it's going to be for you. Sometimes it's just change. Sometimes, Dee Martine, you are definitely on the list, okay? I feel like you need to just kind of stay out of the chaos. It's hard to, when it's your kids, when it's your family, whether it's your friends. You know, we have a lot of things changing in our group too. Who's moving, who's staying, who's taking a new job, who's retiring. Lives are changing. And you either have to go with them or you have to just kind of step back and say, everybody's got to do what they got to do. And then it's all going to fall into place. But it's very easy to get caught up when one person is like all high strung, like, oh my God, can you believe this is happening? It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind. So I want for you, Archangel Michael saying, stay out of it. I'm protecting you. Don't get involved. The less you speak, the less you get involved, the better off it's going to be for you. And it's all going to fall into place. I'm excited that you're going to Hawaii, Dee. I wish I was still going with you. I know that my plans got changed a little, but I'm so happy for you. And there's a reason that you're taking this time out. There's a reason that you have been put into the situation you're in, because there's not so much pressure of doing the things that you need to do. I'm not going to pull cards for you yet because I have a few more people on the list, but I'm going to get to you, okay? These are cards for Terry White, so I'm just going to give these a good shuffle too. Terry, I feel there's a lot of things going on for you. I do. I feel like, and I feel a lot of the things that are going on for you are things that you're worrying about. And worry makes you go through things twice, and a lot of the things we worry about don't really happen, but it makes you have all the anxiety and the reactions to what's going on. I feel like you have been putting in the time to, you know, the building blocks are laid for the things that are happening, and I feel like you're now worrying about the repercussions of all of that. But what's going on for you is your fate, and you have to allow, you know, fate is one thing and destiny is another. Your fate is like delivered, but your destiny is what you do with that. So I feel like you need to not keep trying so hard. I get the leg up card is upside down. And when you have a leg up, you have a leg up on something. You have a way to get to that. But when it comes in upside down, sometimes you got to take a step back and like figure out what is happening here. What groundwork did I lay that's going to put me on this path? Or what is it that's showing me? Because I feel like every time you look at something, I get the gold card upside down. And that means that all that glitters isn't always gold. And sometimes we look at it with rose-colored glasses. I know it's a lot of color references. But when you look at something and think, oh my God, this should be better, this should be the best, this should be perfect, this should be something, it's not always that way, but you have to figure out how to look at it to know that this is the reality, this is a great thing, this is a bad thing. You need to take a breath. I feel like you're always making decisions, you know, like this, like you just make a decision that's just spontaneous. Like you don't, it's like you overthink other things, but when you have to make a decision, it's just a spontaneous decision, and it's not always the best decision for you. I feel like, I get the serendipity card. I feel there's a lot of happiness for you around you. I feel like if you let go of the fear and anxieties that you have, you're just going to start to realize that everything in your life is really super great, and you just have to figure out like how to deal with that and appreciate it. Because I feel like you need some peace in your life. That peace card is the last card that comes up, and I feel like once you realize, you know, I love the movie Under the Tuscan Sun. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It was life-changing for me when I was going through a horrible time in my life. I happened to see that movie in the theater, and it was all about this woman. I don't need to waste a lot of time on it, but she found out her husband was cheating on her, and she ends up going on to Tuscany, and she buys a house. And she's like building this house and fixing up this house in a country. She doesn't speak the language, and she's doing all these things. And at the end of the movie, it's like during the process of rebuilding the house, she rebuilt her life. And she had everything that she had asked for. When she started building the house, I want a wedding in this house. I want a family in this house. And she did. Her friend moved in with the babies, and her neighbor got married to her, one of the kids that built her house. She got everything that she wanted, but it wasn't exactly the way she had thought that it was going to happen. It wasn't exactly how she expected it to happen. So sometimes when we get all of the things that we want in our life and we ask ourselves, is this really it? Is this what I wanted? Is this what I asked for? Sometimes you realize it is, and you're content with the fact that the universe delivered everything that you wanted, and you realize it's just not exactly the way you wanted it to be delivered. So I think you need to take that, because that's your fate. I hope that makes sense. Maybe we all need to watch Under the Tuscan Sun one night. We'll do a fall movie night outside on the big screen. I love it. All right, so let's see. Thank you for sprinkling, Brittany. Anybody who sprinkles, I'm going to pick 2 people to get free readings, but they're not going to be done probably until hopefully the end of the month. I have a short week this week and a short week next week, so I don't know if I'm going to get it all done. Jorge wants a couple cards. Holy cow. Okay, so that was Terry White. Now we have Widget. Oh gosh, I got cards falling all over the place. Let's see. I love this. You know, you heard me shuffling. I got cards like flying all over the place. I got a lot of the same cards for you, my dear. Okay. I feel like you are ready. And when I say like to take a break and to retreat, I love our vacations. Our girl trips are so great, but we don't stop for a second. I feel like you are in need of a break. I feel like you have a very busy month this month, and I think that before the end of the month, you need to just shut down at some point. I feel like there's so many things that are going on in your life that you just have not had time. Like I get a lot of cards. You're between worlds. Between worlds for me, especially when it's upside down, means that you are doing 1,000 things for 1,000 people all the time and always going, and nothing ever for Widget. I feel that you are coming to a fork in the road where it's time for you to start making some decisions for yourself that are going to be imperative. You have a loyal heart. There's a lot of people around you that have a loyal heart that want to help you, but you do not receive the love and the help from people. Open yourself up to receive the love and the help. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to take it all on. I want you to breathe. I want you to realize that you have laid the foundation for all the people that want to help you, because you have helped so many people. It's time for you. Now the clock is ticking. Tick-tock, girl. It is about divine timing. It's time for you to take a break. When this is all said and done this month, I know you have a busy month. I know you're doing a lot of things for a lot of people. You have not had time to process a lot of the things that have been happening in your world, and it's time for you to do that. So for you, I have a very needed break that you need to take before the end of this month. I feel that that is imperative for you. 1 person, 2 people, by yourself, whatever. It's time for you to just shut down. Because you have to process everything. I mean, you got weddings coming up, you have funerals behind you, there's all kinds of things that, you know, you have the happy and the sad and the movement and the helping and the moving, and it's time. It's time to take a break and just shut it down. Let's see. Carol Snooki, do you just want an angel card, or did you have a question, my mama? I'm going to wait on that one, Dr. Karen, because that's my mom, and I don't know if she has a specific question that she wants. Paula Pronovost is the card for Paula. So I like for you, Paula, that you are finally starting to speak up for yourself. You're finally starting to speak the things that need to be said and stick up for yourself. Archangel Gabriel coming in right side up is saying you are speaking it clearly. You are sending the messages. You are saying what you want. Are you okay, Mama? Just an angel card? And I feel like you are following your intuition. I feel like you are finally like in a space of recognizing manifestation, that you are recognizing how to ask the universe for help and ask other people for the help and the things that you want. I feel like you're in a hurry though. I feel like you're like, okay, I'm manifesting, where is it? I'm manifesting, where is it? Manifesting is like gardening. You take the seeds, you put them in the earth, you till the soil, you water it, you put the good stuff down, and then, you could either keep watering it and keep tilling the soil and keep doing the things, and you're never going to get anything, or you need to take a step back and allow the manifestation to grow like your garden. So I feel like you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. You need patience because divine timing is everything. You need to take responsibility for your part that you're playing in the manifestation. That means that you can't just sit here and go, oh, I want a new car, I want a new car, I want a new car, but you're not working to get a new car, you have no down payment, and you're not looking for a new car. So taking that responsibility is taking responsibility for making those things happen. But I love that you're staying focused. I love that you are finally focused on what you want and what you want to do. And it is going to happen. It's divine timing. You just have to have patience. I know, Dee. Wouldn't that have been an awesome trip? All of us down in Florida. That would have been so great. That would have been super great. And I'm sorry I'm not going to Hawaii. That was going to be a super good trip, but you're going to have a ball. You're going to have a ball in Hawaii. All right, Jorge. My friend Jorge. We've been friends for, oh my God, 15 years. I have not seen you in a while. He is, I believe, a lieutenant colonel in the service, retired. And he is doing great things. He's teaching salsa lessons. He is doing filming and videography and all kinds of stuff. Jorge, I feel like for the first time in your life, you're starting to doubt yourself a little bit, doll. You have never been, as far as I know, you've always been very, very confident, but I feel maybe hidden somewhere inside of you, you're doubting yourself and the things that you want. So for you, I'm getting, okay, so I get Archangel Raphael. I don't know if you're not feeling so good. I don't know if there's something going on. Maybe that's the doubting yourself, but I feel Archangel Raphael is surrounding you with healing energy and surrounding you with healing and loving light. So I want for you to know that if there's anything wrong, I want for you to pay attention to that. But I feel like there's better things and better days coming for you on the horizon. I'm getting believe in yourself, believe in what you're feeling, believe in what you're saying, believe in what you're doing. I get a lot of great cards for you at the end. I get celebration cards, surprises are on the horizon for you, great things are coming, but I feel like, I don't know if you feel like you're getting messages from somebody who passed, or if you're getting signs, or if things are happening and you're like, what the heck? Here's something crazy. Like today, as most of you know, I live in a funeral home. So on Sundays, when we have services coming up, the florist will come and deliver flowers. So I was doing something, not even in my kitchen, and I went to go help the florist. When I came upstairs, my kitchen faucet was on full blast. Now, I don't waste water at all. I lived in Las Vegas. There's a water shortage. It's crazy. And I'm like, why is this water on? I mean, and it was full blast. Somebody or something turned that water on as a message for me. I don't know what it was yet. I'll figure it out. But I feel like a lot of people get signs like that, and you're not quite sure. Is it a sign? Is it not a sign? Oh my God, I heard a noise. I saw a butterfly. Maybe it was my mom. This is saying that heaven's messages are being sent to you. Recognize them as signs. Recognize them for what's going on. If there's something that happens and you're like, I'm not quite sure, then know that there is somebody contacting you from the other side that's with you. I feel like it's a male, and I want to say there's a V in their name. Now, I don't know, it could just be a masculine energy woman, but it's like an Evie, V, something with a V, but it's not the first letter. It's something, there's a V somewhere in the name, and it's the most pronounced letter. And I feel like you need to pay attention to that. I feel like that is something that you need to hear. Know that, again, Archangel Raphael is protecting you and protecting your health and surrounding you with healing energy. So if your heart is not, and by heart healthy, I mean like if you're brokenhearted, if you are not feeling well, pay attention to that. Believe the messages that you're getting. Believe that you are on the right track. But know that surprises are coming and celebrations are coming. So there are good days coming for you. I hope that makes sense. I don't want to, you never asked me for anything, any messages, so I hope that that's not going to stop you from asking another question, because it does sometimes scare people. Okay, this is an angel card for my mama Snooki. Hi, Dad. I know you're there too. All right, so it's hard because I know everything about my mama, but okay. There are so many things going on in your world right now that you don't have a minute to take a breath or to think about anything. It's saying the more you stay focused, the less chaotic and the less tedious and the less crazy it's going to be. There's no time for retreat now. This is like hitting the ground running. I love it. So you see the beautiful soul in everyone, but you have to find the careful balance of taking charge and having patience. It's very hard when there's all kinds of craziness that's going on in the world, and your world in particular. You can only do so much, and there's only so much you can take. So you are walking a fine line of taking charge and having patience in things like coming together, trying to help, trying to, be responsible, but not be responsible. Know that the angels are saying that you have a beautiful soul, you mean well, and you have the ability to see the beautiful soul in everyone, which is such a gift. But when this is all over again, there's going to be no time for you to retreat now. You're going to need a definite vacation after all is said and done. There's going to be a lot happening, and you're going to be exhausted, and I want for you to have the rest that you're going to need when you need it. Okay, so we're at 10:27, so I only have a few more that I could get through. So I have a message for Anita Calabrese. I'm going to try to just get through them as soon as I can, so it's going to be like speed reading. Anita, it is time for you, girl. Oh, you got great cards. So step into the unknown. Take a leap of faith. If you are looking at changing jobs, moving, doing something crazy, take the leap of faith. You are being protected by Archangel Michael in this unknown thing. I feel like you've been manifesting it, that you've been manifesting the change, you've been manifesting something new, and all of a sudden now that it's sort of coming to you, you're like, I don't know if I can do that. Girl, you could do it. You've manifested it. It's exactly and everything that you wanted and everything that you've been manifesting. So take that leap of faith. Terry Surah. I'm not sure if I ever say that right. My banker, Terry. You are also being protected by Archangel Raphael. He's surrounding you with healing energy. It's time to take action though. So if there's something going on with you or somebody around you, they're not feeling good, something's not going on, it's time for you to take action on that. It's also, you have to have patience because this is going to be something that's going to be more of a process. It's not going to be something like you're going to walk in and they're going to say, oh, you have an ulcer and here's your medicine. I feel like there's going to be some process in figuring out what exactly it is. So if you or someone around you is not feeling so well, know that it's time, or it's been something that's been reoccurring and you're like, oh, I've had this pain over here. It's time to start getting that checked, okay? Louise Edwards. So you're surrounded by angels, Louise. I don't know what's happening with you. I don't know if you have lost somebody recently, but I feel like you are being surrounded by angel energy. And I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening all at once. And I don't mean like crazy, like fights and things like that. I feel like there's just a lot of happenings all at once for you. Like, I can only okay, your kids are going to school and you're moving your house and you're getting a job. Like that kind of craziness. Not like mayhem crazy, but a lot of things. I feel like your angels are surrounding you and they are trying to help you. You can't control everything. Sometimes you have to step back and let the things happen that, say, okay, these are my priorities. I'm going to take care of those. Whatever happens with these two things happen. I feel like, I feel like there's a lot of things happening that you don't really have never done before or dealt with before, but know that it's a learning process. It's happening for you and not to you. So I want for you in that process. Hi, Anita Cell Phone. I feel like in the process of all the craziness that's happening for you, it's going to put you on a different path that you've actually been thinking about changing, but you just haven't had the courage to change. So when you feel the craziness and the upheaval happening, go with it. Just go with it because it's doing something good for you. Hi, Leslie Mangachi. How are you? Jay Suma. Jay Suma, finally, the time is right. Something that you've been working on or hoping for or thinking about doing has arrived. It is time for you to follow your intuition and know that this is it. This is a big achievement, something you've been working on. Follow your intuition because I feel like you're going to go, I don't know, I don't think this is it. Girl, it is it. Do it. Perfect timing. The divine timing is everything, and the time is now. Make it happen. Make the decision. Get out there and do it. Who did I miss? Jen Peralta. Jen Peralta with the new ride. Beep, beep. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Jen Peralta. Jen, listen. Stop blaming yourself for things that happen. Stop feeling like, ugh, I can't believe that happened. There are miracles out of mistakes happening for you. Things that you think shouldn't have happened that did, they happened for a reason. Everything happens for us, not to us, and it happens for a reason. Your angel warriors are backing you up, so know that. Whatever it is that you're holding on to or you're thinking isn't so right or you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And that could be anything. I took the wrong job. I took the wrong house. I took the wrong guy. I took whatever. I'm just throwing things out there. It wasn't a mistake. Those things happen for a reason. Figure out why they happened, what good came out of them, and know that your angel warriors are going to help you get past whatever it is that you feel has been sort of like holding you back from whatever needs to get done. The changes are coming for you, girl. It's time for you to move on and move upward, okay? All right. Brenda Lastra. Brenda's my friend from Las Vegas. I haven't seen her in so long. One of the funniest chicks I've ever known in my life. Even just your pictures, you make me laugh. I love following you on Facebook. Thank God for Facebook. We get to keep in touch with everybody we've ever known in our lives, right? It's used for good. Some people don't think so, but I love it. Oh, I love this card. Okay. All right. So, Brenda, for you, the card that comes up is the Light of Hope Angel. Now, the Light of Hope Angel is about hope gives you feelings of like the energy that, and gives you the feelings and the energy of to accomplish the things that you desire. Hope it's so different for everybody. So the actual hope with the capital H that you like learn in church. Having hope is knowing that you are opening yourself up to receive all that you deserve and all that is coming to you and all that you desire. That's what hope really is when you read the Bible and you go to church and you hear those things. But having hope and giving hope is also having hope that better things are coming, that you are able to help somebody, that someone's going to get better, that things are going to change. Having hope is always a good thing. And when you get the light of hope, you get the light of hope for all of that. Know that all that you desire is coming to you. Know that you deserve everything that's coming to you. Open yourself up to receive all that greatness because you've earned it. Hidden treasures are also coming for you. So again, in those types of situations, that's everything. Treasures are everything. There's no greater treasure than good health. There's a greater treasure than being positive. Friendships, love, connections, all of that are treasures. Not just money, not financial gains. Those are part of it. If that's what you're manifesting, that's what you're in need of. Have hope that those things are going to get better. You're manifesting all of those things. Open yourself up to receive the greatness that's coming to you because it's coming and you have hoped and prayed for it to happen and it's happening. So know that you deserve it. Hi, Lisa Whitehouse. How are you? Hi, Cheryl Fiore. Okay, I have, who else was last on my list? My cousin, Diane Mazzaferro. Let me see the angels, what they have to say for you. Now you saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle. Girl, the light of hope is there for you too. The light of hope is there. Open yourself up to receive all of the blessings and the good positive energy that people are sending to you. Open yourself up to, I'm out of time, I know, I'm sorry, Carmela. I also have gratitude. Have gratitude for the doctors in your life. Have gratitude for where you are and that you're in a space where people are making you better. Open yourself up to receive the healing energy because there is a lot of it surrounding you. Hidden treasures for you, girl, are around it. And we just said healing treasures are, there's no greater treasure than good health. So know that that is waiting for you in the wings. I have Archangel Michael is also surrounding you and that, and I get luck is on your side. Accept the magic that's happening. Listen, there is no greater energy than hope and prayers and good and positive energy and Reiki energy. We're all sending it to you, girl. We're all sending it to you. Please don't be afraid to ask if you need help. Please don't be afraid to throw out there if there's something that you need from anybody. We are all here to help you. We are all here to guide you. We're all here to bring you things, whatever we can do for you. All right, on that note, everybody, thank you, my prayer warriors, for praying for my cousin Diane Mazzaferro, who needs that healing energy right now. I also asked you to pray for my friend Brian, who also needs healing energy and positive vibes. Brian Targonsky, a lot of you know him. He is a very young man who is battling cancer. Very publicly, he's so outspoken about it. He's helping so many people. He's got a young daughter and a beautiful wife, and we just want to pray for everybody that needs it. I ask everybody, I'm sorry if I didn't get to you. I tried to get to everybody tonight. I have quite a list. You could certainly find me right here. If you need to have and if anything anything I say resonate with you. See, I didn't have my notes today. I'm Nicki Myrano, the CEO and Chief Inspirationalist of Karmic Inspirations. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader, intuitive transformational life coach, a funeral director, and a Reiki master. If anything I say resonated with you and you'd like to find me, you could certainly find me right there, karmicinspirations.net. I'll be happy to spend some time with you, doing anything that we need, Reiki energy, life coaching, card reading, whatever I can do for you. Don't be afraid to hit me up on Facebook if you just have some questions. Thank you all for joining me again. Again, I won't be on next week. I'll be in Florida at my sister's wedding. I might do a best of show because maybe you asked me a question a couple weeks ago, and this will give you an opportunity to see where you're at with that answer. Thank you again for joining me, everybody. Make good choices. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody. Good night.